Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We had an individual reach out via the website and he submitted a contact form saying he needs some help and if I could check out the property and see if it's something that I'd be willing to tackle. He would love for me to go out and do a makeover on that property. So I figured, why not? It is kind of the end of the season already. I know it's September. It's getting a little bit cold, especially when this video is going to be released. It's going to be like October or something. And so the season's winding down, but we got a lot more things to show you guys. And we got something coming in that I think you guys are gonna love. Now, before I share that, and before we hit the road, I just wanted to let everybody know that I did apply a post-emergent fertilizer. Here is the brand. It's made by Lesco, and it's a post-emergent herbicide. Let me see if I can get some numbers for you guys. So I know some people say, hey, what kind of like weed and feed you put down on your lawn? Well, here's what I put down. It's a Lesco weed and feed 18-3. Again, that's just the post-emergent herbicide. And here are the results. So, hey, don't make fun of my cut grass. You see all this stuff that's laying down. I was gone for a week and I know this thing has auto schedule, but I've been having an issue with the Navamo getting stuck in some areas that we might have to fix this week if we have time. But the Segway has been basically cutting my grass for me for over like 3 months now, and I want to do a separate video on that. But in the meantime, I did have to mow. I had to send it out twice, so that's why you see some high spots, some low spots. But this nice Kentucky Blue, tall and fine fescue mixture has been looking real well. Got the edges nice and string edged, I should say. I didn't use my hard edge yesterday, but I came back after my vacation. I'm like, I need a mow. So I spent yesterday mowing, but maybe I'll have to do a video showcasing how I mow my own lawn. That'd be pretty cool. By the way, shout out to Spencer. He showed me this cool backpack that I believe Al Blades uses too. So the camera bag basically consists of microphones, drone, lenses. My video camera goes in here. I got another lens down there. Of course, my phones for filming my lawn makeovers, extra batteries, a DJI, or not DJI, but a Insta360 Ace Pro down there, and also some ND filters and other types of lenses. Got my phone, my headphones, my microphones. Why don't we hit the road and check out this lawn? All right, so here it is, pulled up to it. Let's go check it out. Now right away, it might not be overgrown in some people's books, but people around here, they would consider this overgrown. So this hasn't been cut in 1 month. Yeah, doesn't look too overgrown to some people. But if you look closely, the grass is like 6 inches in some spots, 7, peaking. And of course, overall, it just needs a cut. The edges need to be reestablished. Hardly any edge there. Let's make our way over to the back. What's nice about it is there's no fences. So, of course, overgrown here. Pretty simple property. It doesn't look like they have much landscaping at all. So, if hardly any. There's no curbing, small patio, we just edge around. But, hey, there's a few landscape beds, need to be cleaned up. But not too bad, very open. You can get any size mower in the back. If this was a weekly property, this would be a property I would love to cut, because not only is it all the way open, you have a large canvas of where you can do your magic. Stripes, anything like that. Huge emerald arborvitae, a green giant, and a maple tree. So trim around the house, watch out for the windows. Easy enough property. Now, the question is, what kind of piece of equipment should I get back here? Again, the choice is unlimited because of the space. But I'm wondering, first choice was like, oh, get the biggest one, the Ventrac. But I honestly don't want, excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my voice. But I honestly don't want to, I want to take my time. I don't want to finish super fast because it'll make for a very short video. So I actually want to maybe use a new piece of equipment I'll be getting this week. y'all stay tuned. You guys know, I reach out to companies, try out the latest and greatest, and I've been using my X Mark 36 for a very long time. I think it's time for a change. That's it. That's the only hint you guys are getting. So I think it's time for a change. The X Mark 36, I got my money's worth out of it. And now there's a new company that wants me to try out one of their mowers. So direct replacement, I still want to keep a 36. So there's another big hint for you. But we're going to put this one on the schedule. I'm going to message the guy saying that we could definitely help him out. Why not make his yard really nice and manicured and move-in ready? So that's exactly what we're going to be doing.
The water's not going to pool at the end of the driveway, so I just repaired the driveway properly, right? And with that, I'm pretty sick.
Uh-oh. He's got the cool shades out. Watch out. Where are my Nemesis V30s? I don't know. But we have to go to my favorite store that sells my favorite tripods and buy a brand new tripod. I like to always have a fresh tripod, especially when I'm mounting my nice camera on it. My Sony ZV-10 with a really nice prime lens or something. But we're gonna go get one. I'll show you what kind of tripod I recommend. So that way, if you want to create content in the future, you'll know what's a quality tripod look like. I've tried the Amazon $20 special and they just do not last for lawn care. Let's go see what I recommend. Oh no, can't get caught wearing these. Artificial turf, what? That's pretty cool. They got all the islands like that. All right, so here it is. How much? $211.99. Vortex High Country 2. Premium tripod. I mean, for $200. When I got my first one, I absolutely loved how lightweight it was because it's made out of aluminum. The pan head was super smooth adjustments, and it was overall one of the best tripods I've ever tried. Amazon ones didn't even compete. Best Buy ones came close, but the ones you buy at Best Buy are like $100, $120. And for $80 more, you could get yourself one that will outlast all of them. And I'm on my third one. The first one I ran over, the legs broke. And the second one I just bought this year and I'm using it for lawn care makeover videos, but then I always like a backup. So this is my third one. That's why all content creators have a tripod graveyard. It's true. That's true. It might not be physical, but in our minds, we remember all the tripods we bought. And boom, just like that, we have a nice studio setup. So I'm gonna go wide shot for you guys, but this is with my 85mm lens, and I can get this kind of view. But I did paint the wall black. I know it kind of looks purple in the video. That's because I have a light set up. So let me go ahead, take you guys off of the tripod, put a different lens on, and show you the whole studio setup. Okay, actually I won't take you off the tripod because I have a dummy battery hooked up, and it's kind of a pain to take it off, change out the dummy battery for an actual battery. So let me just go over what I got going on so far. So we of course got the newer MS60C, kind of a RGB light. Let me crank up the brightness here a little bit too so you can see a little bit better. We got some studio lights, one on the left, one on the right. We of course got some Husky tables. I like one in the back just so I can store other things. We got the toolbox on the left, toolbox on the right, another RGB light. We have another lamp right there with the Ronin gimbal and just some decorations in the back. And those are actual real plants. So let me show you. We got the play button, of course. Got one plant there, one plant here, and another plant right here. Now they will get some sunlight, one window, and of course the two windows on the garage door. So they get a little bit of sunlight. They need a little bit of sunlight, but they are indoor plants. And then if we are going to do a studio shot with this lens, this is how I would have it set up. And sometimes I will have it set up like this, so I probably need to bring it down a little bit more. I'm getting a lot of camera gear upgrades coming in the mail, so you guys stay tuned for that. I know some people might not care too much about camera gear, lights, but again, I'm trying to elevate the quality of my videos and making a studio with a nice backdrop, with a plaque, with all, nice Edison bulb, piece everything together, make it the way I like it. And of course, that's the most important, right? You gotta enjoy your own creation, enjoy your own builds. And so I have a few things coming down the pipeline. I submitted a whole Amazon order list today, and I think it was like $500-600 or something. But I have a monitor that's gonna be coming in and some more. I eventually wanna get rid of the tripods for the lights, and I'm gonna install wall-mounted stands instead, and they're gonna be adjustable and so on and so forth. So that pretty much everything, excluding the table and the chair that I'm sitting on, and the toolboxes are off the ground. It actually makes cleanup a lot easier, and it just looks a lot cleaner. So I'm actually gonna wrap up this video because I know it's longer than 8 minutes, and I know I promised you guys a new piece of equipment, but that won't be in this video. It'll probably be in the next one. I haven't received a call from my dealer yet, so I'm actually gonna call them today. It's Wednesday, and I have that job lined up Friday, so hopefully they can get it to me before that job so I can feature that machine in my new video. So y'all stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. Let me know how my studio setup looks like. I will do more videos with the background here. I do a lot of Amazon influencer shoppable videos, and this is the background I use. So I'm super excited, but it's still not complete. It's almost complete. Once it's complete, I will let you guys know. And my wife said I should keep the left and right walls bare white. Let me know if I should continue painting them all the way down. That would be pretty cool. I also need some soundproofing in here because I got active noise cancellation on the mic, so that doesn't help. But if I didn't, you would more than likely hear an echo. So that's another future project investment for another day. But until then, y'all stay tuned. Once I get the studio complete, I will do a whole video on that. Thank you again so much. Take care. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.